we continue with question 8. Question 8 is saying what? They say rearrange the field column in this sheet to occur in the order SN, name, item, unit price, quantity, 3% discount, payable total. So they are asking us to rearrange it. Good. So let us do it together. So the first is what? SN. The second is what? Name. The third is item. So let us verify those three first. SN, name, good. Item is supposed to follow. So to do that, mean that after SN, after name, the next thing is item. So to do that is very easy. You come and select the column of item. You right click. You click on cut. You see. When you click on cut now, you come and paste it here. Now the question is, where are you going to paste? It's very easy. Now by default, when you want to insert a new column, that column is going to insert to the left of the column you have selected. For example, I want to insert something after name. It simply means I'm going to select bird, discount. I right click there and I'm going to click on insert cut cell. You click on that. Good. How we are seeing how it's inserting the cut cell. Mean that since you have selected discount, it's going to insert it to what? To the left of discount. So this is how it's working in fact. Good. And remember, everybody know the meaning of cut. Cut simply means that we remove completely in fact. Good. So let us continue. So after item, normally what follows? Unit price. So the same procedure. This unit price, you move to that column, you select by selecting up here, because no need to come and do this, it's wasting time. No, just click on E update directly. I hope you are seeing the how my arrow have changed. Good. To something looking at like an arrow looking down. So you right click, you click again on cut. Good. After that, normally after item is unit price. So I will click again on discount. Good. I click on insert cut so that it should appear to the left of that column. Good. Unit price. So this is it here. So hope you are seeing what is happening. So after unit price is what? Is quantity. After quantity is 3% discount. So the same thing, you select, you cut, you insert cut. Good. Quantity. After quantity is 3% discount, and the last is payable total. Good. So you have arranged everything. So everything is now in the order in which they have asked in fact. Nice. Good. So number 9, they say format the numbers in the range G2 is to G25 to 1000 separator without decimal place. So 1000 separator. So this is another small concept. Let me explain that very fast. Good. So they say format the number in the range G2 to G25. So we move here. G, this is G here. G2. I'm going to select to what? To G20, 24, 25. Let me move back. G2 to G25. So I even did a mistake. Good. So this is J. Let me move back. This is J2 here. Go to G. This is G here. G is at this level 25. So you move down. Okay, G25. So you have select everything. Good. So G2 to G20, 25, which is down here. Nice. Good. So let us continue with the question. They say that okay, format the number in the range G2 is to G25 to 1000 separator without decimal place. So 1 mark because it's very easy. So 1000 separator is very easy. You move at the level of home. You see, you move at this level of numbers. Now 1000 separator simply mean that because normally, example, when you want to write maybe something like 100,000. Good. So the 1000 separator simply mean that after 100 there's supposed to be a comma. So these are what we call 1000 separators. Good. Now, so to do that is very easy. At the level of home, you move at this level of number. Are you seeing this comma? Good. Now, I was explaining something, I think it was in Microsoft Word training, that majority of what you are seeing here, when you just place your cursor on a particular component, you can read the message. You see, like here, if you read it, you're going to see comma style, and but if you read again under, you'll be seeing that format with 1000 separator. So nothing, in fact, everything is in front of you. So Good. If I click there, good. I hope you are seeing how you have changed. Now, you'll be looking here, they are seeing hashtag. So this hashtag is simply because the number that is at this level is very long and it's not sufficient. So to solve this problem, I'm going to place my cursor up there and increase the size of the column like that, so that we can view everything. But now there's another thing. The question say after 1,000 separator, they say without decimal place. And if you look what we are having here, we are having decimal place, see, .00.00. We are having two decimal place everywhere. So to remove the two decimal place is the same thing. So near this 1,000 separator, you'll be seeing that here we are having two things: increase decimal place and decrease decimal place. So I'm just going to click on decrease decimal place. Good. But before that, you select it back because I've deselected it. So let me select it back. Good. I'm just going to click on decrease decimal place. Good. When I click, okay, wait, let me click again on 1,000 separator. After clicking on 1,000 separator, you click now on decrease. Good. You see, so you click on 1,000 separator first. After directly, immediately, you click on decrease. Good. Hope you are seeing that when I click on decrease, you click on decrease as many times as possible until there is no more decimal place. If you look very well again, you'll be seeing on my table that there is no more decimal place. Everything is fine. Good. So we move now. They say the next exercise are based on the wholesale and summary sheet. Good. The wholesale and summary sheet. So the next exercise are based on what? On this two. Meaning that we are done with this sheet here. Good. Good. So number 10. So let us answer number 10. I think it's 13 questions. So we are remaining with just with 3 questions. Let us say 4 with number 10. Yes. Now they say insert a fill color of light blue to the cell that made up the field name in both sheets. So the cell that made up the field name in both sheets. When you are in the wholesale, so what are the field that make what did I say again? They say to the field that make, in fact, let us read it back. They say insert a fill color of light blue, so they give you the color in the cells that made up the field name in both sheets. So it's very easy. So if you look very well here, you'll be seeing that at this level here, this first line, these cells here, mean that all the cells at the level of the first line, the cells they are talking about the box, remember. So you are seeing that all those cells here are making what? Are making the field of the table, meaning that they are the column of the table. So remember that column and field. So they are asking us to give a color. So I'm going to select all those first cells. Good. You just move at the level here. You click here at the level of color, light blue. Light blue is something like, I think like this. Nice. So you do it the same. They say that you are supposed to do it in wholesale and you do same in summary cell. Good. Good. So I'm done with that question. Oh, mosquito is disturbing here. So now, so number 11, they say sort the table in wholesale by item. So normally during the training, I show people how to sort. So wholesale. So they are asking us to sort this table by item. Meaning the criteria here is by item. Meaning that at the end, when you finish to sort, when you look the item, you must make sure that everything here is in a particular order. So seeing item is what? The first letter are alphabetic. It simply means that you need to have from A to Z. Good. So to sort, in fact, you need to select all the table. So this is how we do when you are sorting. You select all the table, completely all the table. Good. You move to data, never for. In fact, there are 2 ways of sorting. So if you follow my cursor, you'll be seeing that at this level here, there's also sort and filter. Good. But I prefer you to move to the data tab. You move to data. At the data now, you'll be seeing something like sort and filter. So at this level, you click on sort. When you click on sort, you'll be having this pop-up. Now, yeah, the first thing, what are you seeing? They say sort by. So good. You click here. You want to sort by what? By item. Nice. Now, if you look at the order, so you see, he's proposing directly A to Z because he has recognized that items are not having numbers, but they are having but what? But letters of alphabet. That's why he's proposing this. Good. I'm going to click on OK. Nice. Everything is perfect. So if you look now for item, you see B, 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 C, C, C. So everything is sorted now. So clean. So we continue with the question. Number 12, they say in C2 in summary sheet. So we are moving to summary sheet. They say type a formula to link C2 to a cell in all cell that contains the unit price of spanners. First of all, they say do similar for cells in the range C3, C9. So let me explain what they are asking here. It's very easy. So let us read it together. They say in C2, in the summary sheet. So summary sheet, C2, this is it here. Good. Now, they say type a formula to link C2, meaning that box C2, to a cell in all cell that contain the unit price of spanners. Good. Meaning that here C2, you see, this is spanners here. Now this year they had a small mistake, but at the DC board they corrected that. In the exam hall, in fact, they corrected that. So here you're supposed to put the spanners. So you put your span. Let us look in all cell. Spanners is having S. No, it's not having S. So you see, because here it was spinner, so you just remove the R and put it. Good. So you are seeing that here for spanner, I want the unit price. You see, but the unit price is found where? In all cell. You see, but I don't want to write this manually. No, I don't want to come and see, because here I'm seeing that okay, spanner is what? 900. You see, but I don't want to C2. I don't want to move to C2 and just write 900. No, they want us to write a formula that is going to take this unit price from this wholesale sheet and put it here. To do it is very easy. So the first thing you are going to say equals to, you give the name of the file where you are trying to take something. In our own case is wholesale. You give exactly that name. If you make a mistake in the name, good. So you look the name down here. Good. So I think I did it well. Good. Now you're going to put this symbol here. Good. Exclamation mark. So after putting that, the next thing now is you just move to the wholesale and you click on the price. So for spanner it's what? 900. Click on that box 900. Good. After you move back to summary, hope you are seeing that G19. Good. If I press enter, there's a mistake. Let me verify the mistake. Okay, I saw the mistake. The mistake is that when I'm pressing in the other file, he's putting again summary with this exclamation mark. So remove that. Good. So I'm supposed to have the equals to wholesale, the name of the file, exclamation mark. Now you give the cells that you want to print. Good. So this is how it's working. So each time you are trying to use a value inside another file, just say equals to, you give the name of the file, exclamation mark. Now all what follows here are information of the other file, meaning the wholesale file. The file you have put here in our own case we have put what? Wholesale. Good. And inside the wholesale, I want to print the value that is at G19. This is what I want to print. If you want to print the value at G20, no problem. Come and write G20 here manually. Good. Good. Because writing manually is better, because when you move here and you click it yourself, you see, when you are coming back here, it's already adding another thing to it. Good. Let me press enter. Hope you are seeing how the 900 is coming here. Very nice, very nice. Good, good, and good. But now, if I drag this like that to have for the order, it's not going to give us good value. It's going to give what? It's going to give the same thing. 900, 900, 900. Why? Because if you right click, you'll be seeing that here we are moving to G20. And inside this file here, if you look here, G20 is still spanner. Even G21, G23 is still spanner. Meaning that this one is filling 900, 900. Good. So And note that very well. It's not possible to drag here because remember that when you drag, he's following a particular order. And when you look at this order here, spanner, gallon, cutlass, floor rack, handsaw, inside this file, they are not in the same order. Meaning that it's not as if the order of item here is the same order of item here. It's not the same order. That's why we cannot be doing that. If the thing was the same order, then clear. Since it is not the same order, I need to fill it manually. Manually meaning what? For gallon, you move here. Gallon is how much? 550, and 550 is which cell? It's G13. So I move at this level of gallon and remove G20 and put what? G13. So it's exactly what the equation is asking. You see, 550. That is why when you move to the equation at this level here, you are going to see they say do similar at this level. They say do similar for cells in the range C3 is to C9. Good. So let us do it fast. Now for cutlass is how much? Cutlass is G10. Good. Which is 2,700. So G10. Now if you look something, you're going to see that let me move back. Okay, everything is moving normally. G10. Now, so we continue. Floor rack is what? Floor rack is G12. So you move here. You change it to G12. Good. Handsaw is G15, which is 3,500. G15. Good. So this is exactly what you are supposed to do there. Now, padlock is how much? 850, and it is G17. So G17. Good. This one was G15. I did a mistake. Good. Cables is G7. Good. So in fact at this level you are already seeing how to do it, so I don't need to. Now bulb, the bulb is what? I even take G4, or in fact any G. You are seeing that from G2 to G6 is a bulb, you see, and they're having the same price, so I can just take even G4 if I want. G4 is giving the price. Nice. So we move to the last question. The last question 13, they say in summary sheet, type a formula. So you copy the formula for C5 and put here. So now they say number 13, they say in summary sheet, type a formula in G2 that will add the total quantity of spanner sold as declared in all cell. Full stop. They say do similar for the other cell. So here they say, let us read it back again. They say type a formula in G2 that will add the total quantity of spanner sold as declared in all cell. So it's very easy. For example, if I move back to all cell, so all cell, what is the total number of bulbs sold? For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For cable, how many? 1, 2, 3. Because I hope you are seeing what they are asking. So they are asking us to count the total number of items sold. You see, for each item in family, we count the total number we have sold for each item, and we should put it here. Meaning the total quantity of spanners sold, I want to see the number here. Total quantity of gallon, I want to see. For example, total quantity of spanner. If I move here, I count it manually myself. Normally, it's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. So you mean that here, after writing my formula, I'm supposed to have 6. So to count is very easy. We are going to use the function count. Good. But now here, we are going to use, we cannot just use a simple count. We need to count using a condition, in fact. Hope you are seeing that. Good. So now here we are going to count using a condition. So I'm going to use the function COUNTIF. I'm going to say count if I'm going to precise. Look at what let me explain the idea first. So I'm going to say, because normally COUNTIF is taking two things, the range and the criteria. Meaning that here I'm going to give the range of what I want to count. After here I'm giving the criteria. So you have seen that it's very easy that if the range we give all these item column, you see. So this is going to be our range. Now, since this is the range, the next parameter we are going to give the criteria. Now, so you are seeing that now for each line, a criteria is going to represent this. Oh, let me cancel this formula first. So at this level, this will be our criteria. The column B, meaning that I'm going to give the range from the other 5, but the criteria is coming from here, meaning that B true, you see, is one criteria. Meaning that out of all those range, if you find spanner, just count them and give the value. So that when we are going to move to the second line, it's going to verify in the same range now if B3 is present, meaning gallon, and display the numbers. After that, when we are going to move to the next line, it's going to verify if cutlass, the number of times cutlass appear in the range we are going to precise. So now remember that to precise range, seeing the range is coming from another 5, I'm going to say you precise the 5, all sales. Good. So yeah, I'm going to say all sales. You put good, don't forget it. Now, so yeah, you are going to move at this level. So you select item from here to here. So this is all the range I want to use. Good. But when you move at this level, remember that he's adding this summary and this, so you remove it. Good. But at this level, what am I going to do? At this level, I need to add this $sign. Good. So this $sign simply means that I don't want the range to move. Good. You see, I want that range to be fixed. Good. So after that, the next thing is comma. Now, comma is the criteria. So I'm going to click on B. So let me remove this summary thing. Good. Enter. So it's giving us 6. Very clean. You see. Good. So I'm going to drag this down there. So when I drag it down, what is happening? If you look here, you'll be seeing that COUNTIF. How we are seeing how here is still remaining as C2, C24. You see. So this $sign is to make this to be fixed. In fact, now here what is happening? Now here is B3. You see. So you are seeing as you are moving, it is changing. Here is what? B4. Good. Now why is this one not working? It's because here cutlass is having E and in the other file it's not having E. So good. Now the thing is giving true. Even cable is having S here, or there cable is not having S. Good. So I hope you are seeing that. So this one here is filling automatically because the GC board they put one formula inside already for you. So don't care about that part. I hope you are seeing that. So let us look at the formula again. Count if we precise the range after comma this. So the range is another file in another sheet. That's why we precise the name exclamation mark. So yeah, it should make it should be fixed. So let me verify something. Good. So yeah, let me re-explain again the role of this $sign. So if I don't put the $sign, look at the problem. It's better to see the problem first so that you will understand why I'm putting that. If I press enter, let me drag this. You'll be seeing that, look, at this level, he's putting true. Why is that he's putting true? Because if you look the formula, you'll be seeing that the formula have changed. The formula is now what? C6, C28. Why? Because remember that when I'm dragging down, on this other side, he's doing the same thing. He's also dragging down. Meaning that at this other side, the range is not more starting at C2 to C24. Good. No, but as you are dragging down, he's also dragging down. Meaning that at a particular moment, he's also starting maybe at C6 to C maybe 28 or 20. Now, how we are seeing that? Good. So I want that when I'm dragging, this is not also dragging, he is constant. Hope you are seeing it. Good. And what is happening here? The column is already constant. That is clear because we are only dragging on the same column, meaning C, 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 C. But as we are dragging down, what is changing? The row, meaning at a particular moment he is at C2. When you drag down, he's moving also at C3. So normally what we are supposed to put fixed here is by the row, so that as we are going down, the row is not changing. For the column, no need to put fixed because we are not going left, right. We are going back down, so the column is not changing. Good. Meaning if I come at this level, I can decide that at this level of the formula, I put $bet on row only. You'll be seeing that it's the same thing. Nothing is changing. Good. Clean. So this all for the video. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have any question, ask in the comment section. I'm going to answer. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.